Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back. So ExpressVPN has a Wi-Fi router with built-in VPN protection, the Aircove, and that's arguably one of the best services available in the VPN market. But why is that? Well, in today's video, I'll talk about Aircove, what it offers, if it works, and everything you need to know to really understand whether or not Aircove is the good choice for you and your situation. So what is Aircove? ExpressVPN Aircove is the first Wi-Fi 6 router with built-in VPN protection. And what it does is it helps secure all of your devices under a VPN, including smart home appliances and gaming consoles that can't typically install VPN software. The Aircove is a great idea for any situation where you have between 10 and 30 devices and you want VPN protection on all of them. So if you have a large family, or if you have a lot of devices, or maybe you have a privacy-conscious small business and you want to protect all your employees, this is the perfect solution. We have a lot of smart devices in our home now, from smart TVs to smart watches, even smart fridges, and everything's online. I got a bathroom scale the other day, and it wanted to connect to the internet. I mean, we all used to joke about how, I was just talking to my friend the other day about wanting a new desk chair, and then the next day I got a bunch of Facebook ads for desk chairs. And we used to dismiss the idea that our smart devices were overhearing us as absurd. But it's no longer as far-fetched as it used to sound. Sometimes it feels like we're going to have to walk around in a bubble just to avoid our data getting sold and traded, not to mention all the malware and spyware floating around online, and that's why we use VPNs. But getting a VPN for all your devices can feel a bit overwhelming, and if you really want to make sure all your devices are connected to a VPN, doing it manually is going to be a pain. Instead, by using the Aircove, you don't have to download the app on every single device and configure it separately. You can just do everything in one place, not to mention all those smart devices that you can't get an app onto, like a fridge or bathroom scale. And you might think I'm joking about the whole bathroom scale thing, but it was a wise product, and that company just went through a security incident where their cameras mixed up user IDs with user locations, and people were able to view information pertaining to someone else's account. People's home footage was leaked to complete strangers. So safeguarding all your devices is a serious concern, and Aircove now comes with advanced protection features like Threat Manager that protects your online traffic from malicious sites and trackers, as well as ad blocker and parental control. And these three features aren't available as a bundle except with Aircove. And while you do need an ExpressVPN subscription for the VPN features, you could use the other protection features without the VPN subscription if you really wanted to. Now, by having VPN protection built into your Wi-Fi router, nothing will fall through the cracks. You can have your smart fridge using a VPN if you wanted to, or not. The great thing about Aircove is that you can pick and choose which devices use the VPN service, and you can organize your devices in up to 5 groups, each with a different VPN location. The app makes it easy to just drag and drop devices from one group to the other, and for each group, you can choose other parameters like parental controls, or even whether or not you want the device to be able to access the internet at all. And it's not the fridges and the smartwatches that I'm most excited about having a VPN for, it's the gaming consoles. Both PlayStation and Xbox devices are compatible with the Aircove, and using the Aircove is one of the only ways to get a console to use a VPN. And what that means is that for the first time, you can play console games from different IP addresses. You can get better ping by connecting to servers closer to your game servers than your actual location, and you have more multiplayer options. All the VPN features that PC gamers have been enjoying for a while are now possible on consoles. Unfortunately, there is one problem, and it's that Aircove isn't available for purchase in all countries. On the VPN Express website, there's a list of countries where you can buy the Aircove through Amazon, and if you can't get it through Amazon, you can get it through Flash routers, and their list is quite extensive, so check it out to make sure. Also, something to consider is that the Aircove doesn't come with an ExpressVPN subscription included. You're going to have to get that separately, and if you don't have Express already, I'd highly recommend it. It's arguably the most reliable VPN option. If you'd like more information on that, I'll have a detailed review of Express in the description for you to dive into. And out of all the Express subscription plans available, I'd personally recommend the annual plan. And that's because I spoke with Express, and they mentioned that a lot of people end up spending more money on monthly renewals than they would have with the yearly plan, because the typical pattern is that people renew monthly, thinking they might not need a VPN long term. So unfortunately, they end up spending more money on the monthly plan with a higher monthly rate than they would have going with the yearly plan, which significantly lowers the rate, especially with the discount code we provided below. So ultimately, if you know you're not going to need Express for longer than a month, definitely get the month plan. But if there's a chance you might end up using it longer than a month, you might want to go with the longer term plan, and then if you change your mind or realize you won't need it that long, you can always get a refund and go back to just a month at a time plan. So at the end of the day, I highly recommend Aircove as an expansion to your ExpressVPN subscription, specifically if you have a large family or a lot of devices, or if you really want a way to get your game console to have a VPN. It's just a very handy device and a great piece of technology. And that'll be all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the links in the description to grab yourself the best discounts possible. Like and subscribe to get more of these videos, and let me know in the comments if there's anything cybersecurity you'd like me to cover. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.